I'm Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, and I'm so proud to represent Washington's 7th Congressional District. Ramadan Mubarak to our amazing Muslim community here in Washington State. I know that Ramadan is a time of community and spirituality, and I know that it feels different this year. I hope you are finding creative ways to stay connected and look after not just your own family and friends, but all of those in need during this unprecedented time. As you all know, empathy and compassion for the hungry and the most vulnerable among us has never been more important. We know that 2020 has just continued to be a year of challenge and anxiety, and I am so grateful for the work of CAIR Washington, who is working to address the concerns of the Muslim community and also working so closely with our office. In January, I immediately responded when CAIR and others notified us about the need to swiftly address the detention of hundreds of Iranians and Muslims at the border in Blaine. I also helped organize members within Congress to push hard for us to bring the No Ban Act to the floor, as well as my Access to Counsel Act, so that everyone has a right to contact an attorney when they're detained. We were all set to bring those two bills to the floor, but unfortunately we were suddenly hit with COVID-19 and we were unable to take that final step. But I want you to know that we will not stop. I have continued to advocate for justice for Muslims in India who are facing appalling and unacceptable Islamophobic attacks, for human rights for Muslims in Kashmir, and for resolutions to the long-standing persecution of Uyghur, Rohingya, and Palestinian Muslims. Now, this unprecedented global pandemic has created a dual public health and economic crisis that has claimed more American lives than in 2 decades of the Vietnam War, and economic losses and suffering that are set to reach the scale of the Great Depression. My office has been in close contact with CAIR Washington throughout this time, and we have learned of the stories of resilience and compassion through CAIR, the Muslim Community Resource Center, Muslim Association of Puget Sound, and Muslim Housing's tireless work to assist the community's needs. I know that Ramadan is a time for Muslims all over the world to renew their focus on spiritual life and its practical application in daily life. That focused attention on our spiritual center at the same time as this devastating coronavirus pandemic also allows us the opportunity to reflect deeply on the ways in which our community, country, and world are so deeply intertwined. And even though the need for physical distancing makes this Ramadan celebration difficult, I am amazed by the incredible spirit of community, spirituality, and generosity of the Muslim community. So Ramadan Mubarak, as we all stand with you for justice.